That. Go. Flip. Gotta get used to the mouthpiece.
All right, if you get hurt and you need to go down, take a knee.
I guess in today's terms, that would make me skibbity. Is that correct?
The WBO world title.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, you know?
I mean, well, look. You want to say go for the WBO world title? I'm all for it. I say we go for it. I mean, you're more athletic than the Paul brothers.
Ooh. All right, welcome back to another part of Zero to Hero with Kenton Lee, but I'm gagging. Zero to Hero. Now, it is time to spar. If you saw the last video, we just did a workout. Now, we're gonna do some sparring. Ken, what are we doing on sparring today?
All right, so today Shiloh has not really done much sparring in the past, so we're gonna really open it up for him. Shiloh has every punch that he can. I really want him to get to kind of feel what it's like when you do have everything open. Now, I am going to be fairly nice with Shiloh. Really, I'm going to apply a little pressure and kind of touch him here and there. But for the most part, today's experience for Shiloh is simply understanding the conditioning required for sparring.
That's fair. All right.
So 3 minutes on, 1 minute off, 3 rounds. Okay?
All right. Getting your body is hard.
Good.
Woo.
There you go, Shiloh.
Whew. I thought it was really simple.
There you go, Shiloh.
That's fun. It's so hard to get your core. Do I telegraph that much?
Throw with some intention. I felt like you were trying to pull off, so it comes slower, but you can hit me.
Okay.
Yeah, hit me.
I'm always doing it because I'm tired.
I'm moving like that just to keep you occupied, like
Yeah.
nice and slow. So you just let your hands go. You see me, hit me. Wasn't bad though, very technical. So on this one, I'm gonna apply pressure. I'm gonna be like a fighter that doesn't leave in front of you.
This right here?
Mm-hmm. There you go.
I think you know all my combos.
There you go. Good. There you go.
You read me like a book. As soon as I
Not bad, Shiloh. Good work.
It's incredible to see you read everything I do. I was like, I can punch faster. He said so. And I tried, and I was like, I can't.
It's more about reading the situation than it is about reading the punch. Like, I'm reading your whole body language. So it's like, well, a punch can only come from here if he's in this position. Now, it's weird to think about all that together, but it really is a kind of recognition. Like, oh, you can't throw shit here. Your shoulder's turned. I don't have to worry about this hand. I know it's this hand coming.
That's fair.
There we go, last round. That was a good one.
I'd love to say I planted it, but I didn't. Thanks for giving me the inside of the thing. I appreciate it.
Good stuff, Shiloh.
That's fun. I can see how what you and B said, that you can't replace sparring.
The pressure. Right? It's constantly there. Even if I'm not hitting you, really, I'm just touching you.
Yeah.
There is a pressure involved.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, don't want to get punched, don't want to get touched. Well, I gotta move.
And
So.
it's so interesting to see somebody moving with a purpose versus like the only objective being like,
When you first start, you're like, I'm doing this head-to-head, side-to-side head movement that they say I'm supposed to have, but
Yeah.
you're like, I have to actively think about every time
yes,
I do this versus
yeah,
like I'm just feeling it.
yeah. And I don't feel that yet. It's a very conscious effort because especially when you got me every time with dot, 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 dot.
252? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, why do you keep getting me with that? Learning how you move and seeing it in action, even though I'm punching at the speed of an actual sloth. So I'm like, ah!
So you'll also feel like you're punching fast, and you'll go back and watch the footage and be like, you'll even feel like, how did I not see his punches coming? And then you'll watch my punches and they're like,
Oh yeah, no, I saw every single one come. I was just like, my arms are down there. And at that point, I was like, come on. At that point, I'm open here and here. But it's so fun to see it happen. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sure you understand. Like me being new.
It's like playing a first-person video game.
Yeah.
And you're in it. That's what boxing or combat sports feels like. And it's so much fun.
It is extremely fun.
The only other sport I've ever played that made me feel like I was in that was like, I don't know why, when I played football, I felt like I was in a video game because of the helmet. It like changes your
POV.
Yeah, your
It's
point of
very-
view. You have like the face bar in front of you, and so it's like. And when I played football, I always felt like I was like in like a headhunting video game where I was just going downhill to crash into someone. But like, boxing is awesome because you are in a first person, like
Yeah.
it's the same image you get when you play like the UFC game.
Yeah.
Like on video games.
Where it's
or whatever.
like-
But yeah, you're just all you see is your hands. This is it. Your hands and your opponent.
It's so much fun. It is so addictive. Like right now, I'm ready for another round. Ridiculous.
How would you like to feel? We'll do one more round, and not on your head, but I will pick up slightly on body shots so you can feel the.
I think we have to.
All right.
You can't dangle that in front of me. I'll regret it when we start, but as of right now, it sounds amazing. My hand?
Just so you guys know, Coach Kevin is master sensei of this whole boxing gym over here. That man narrates my ass whooping as he's doing it.
That. No. Flip. Gotta get used to the mouthpiece.
All right, if you get hurt and you need to go down, take a knee.
Here we go, guys.
I'm not gonna hit you in the head hard, no heck here, but I will turn up 5 shots to about 25.
Okay. Woohoo! That's crazy. 25? Wow. That was so much fun. Yeah, that being 25% is crazy. And you explained it right, you do it, you're like, makes you want to bring your hands down. I was like, oh yeah, I guess it does.
Make it where you're on. See my elbows. My elbows stay here, I'll go behind it. So I can touch my forehead and like, shit.
Yeah. I started dying again. I'm adjust the camera.
Man, imagine just being this short, like walking around this height.
You'd be the most lethal person at that height. And then it turns out you're that tall. Like there's so much more to learn. Especially
It's
how
not
to
even
use
so
it.
much more to learn as much as it is mastering these few things. There's only boxing itself. It only has so many moves.
Yeah.
It is a mastery of those moves and putting them together in the proper combinations with the proper footwork, proper positioning with your opponent to create a advantageous outcome. And so, as Master Kevin has always put it, boxing is the art of making the simple look difficult.
Well, if what you did was simple, it looked very difficult, so.
Stick to simple boxing, master it, and you can do incredible things.
I mean, I can definitely see that. I mean, internet persona aside, it's so fascinating to see the versatility of a simple slip and how effortless you made it seem. And yet, like, where I was like, I know that when he starts doing this, more than often with how I was throwing, you'd go, crap! You would just
I can
go further
slip, or I
and
can counter
throw
here,
in.
or I can slip and I can dip back underneath. As I dip, I could throw this shot. If I slip, I can also throw that same side counter,
Yeah.
same time counter, or I could slip 45. I could slip, throw a 3. I could slip, throw a 5 up the middle.
It's fun, aside from the challenge.
I think I can explain why something like this is fun. I think that when you look at humans as from an animal perspective, we're animals. Look at other animals; they fight in the wild for dominance, to be the alpha or over food. Humans, being a higher intellectual level, we've learned that fighting isn't necessary, but we are still animals. I think it is still in our baser instincts to have that desire to be able to defend ourselves, to defend what we love, and fight for things that we want.
Yeah.
And so I think that fighting has always played a part in human nature. Whether you're a pacifist and you want to say, live and let live, and everything, no violence and all that stuff. I get that. I hope that the world is peaceful. I hope that I never have to get into a real fight and have to hurt anybody ever in my life. However, I do also want to prepare myself for that and be prepared for that. And I don't think that, there's anything wrong in training that and training to be prepared for that. And in doing so, I think that is why it's so fun to people, is because that is your baser instinct to be able to, you should be able to defend yourself. You should be able to defend those you love and be able to essentially be a force to be reckoned with.
Absolutely.
I think all living species want to be the top of their own kind. I think this kind of gives you an outlet into that. It really is you versus another person. Combat sports is the purest form of sports. It is the closest you can get to survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Without actually being an animal and
Killing or being
killing
killed.
kill or be killed. It's the closest you can get to it, and in that I do believe it is the purest, rawest sport. We're not looking at there's no ball in play, there's no goals, no nets. It's just you and another person. That is
It's so much fun. It's just that I guess it's just that primal part.
Yes, that is the beauty of all combat sports. Not just boxing, kickboxing, Litway, Muay Thai, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. It is one person besting another with their body.
Yeah. It's so much fun. I want to be the best. And I'm gonna be the best.
I guess in today's terms, that would make me skibbity. Is that correct?
Well guys, this has been part 5 of Zero to Hero. Kenton and B got a lot of work with me to get me far, but I do appreciate all the compliments that I've received so far. It makes me feel like a very pretty man. But it is very addicted, and I really hope you guys continue to follow the series, because this is real work, real life, none of it's scripted, it's just simple. I haven't had an athletic background, and Kenton and Bernard, when you get to meet them, are taking me from this point to professional fighting. So, I promise it's gonna happen. My brain's not working too well, but I am gonna win what's like the cream of the crop?
For amateur boxing,
Bro.
the WBO world title.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. Hey,
Look, you want to say go for the WBO world title? I'm all for it. I say we go for it.
it's a journey.
You're young, you got it.
It's a journey. It's a little intimidating. It's like saying, let's go climb Everest next week, because I climbed in Devil's Den here in Fayetteville.
I mean, you're more athletic than the Paul brothers.
Ooh, I can take both of you on 2v1. Or he will. He's technically in better shape, but I feel like I could do it.
I would definitely fight both Paul brothers.
Same time?
Well, what's Logan gonna do?
No, you can take him. 2v1. Would you guys like to see that? Getting 2v1 the Paul brothers? Not that they'll ever recognize this video.
Gervonta, if you, for whatever reason you do see this video, I think that you could go 2v1 with the Paul brothers. I'd love to see that. Y'all somehow got your fight
going, which I don't know how you guys got that sanctioned, but you could do 2v1. I don't think Logan's gonna add any sort of danger to that fight. So I mean, you got it, bro. I got money on you on that one.
Well, I would say I would agree. That's a good call out. So.
This Saturday, the 13th, though, we do have the fight of the year. Terrence Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. Who do you got?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Crawford. The
Smart.
fact that he backed Canelo up so far. And they're both professionals, and he walked him down. Canelo doesn't...
What do you mean?
That clip where he gets in his face and Canelo, like, starts...
See, here's the thing about it. Had this fight have happened, I'd say even 3-4 years ago, I think that I would be at a loss of not knowing who was gonna win this fight. And I think that Canelo honestly would have had a higher shot of winning the fight at that time. At this point, I do personally feel like Canelo is reaching more, he's aging out a little bit. I'm not saying Canelo's not great. Canelo was one of the greatest to ever do it. But Bud is still going strong. He's not slowing down the way Canelo has. And I just don't see Canelo having an answer for all that is Terrence Bud Crawford. I think he has too many weapons, the ability to switch from orthodox to southpaw and then be able to do it on the fly like that. I feel like I've seen Canelo have fights where he really struggled with his opponent for 4 or 6 rounds, and then eventually got their timing and caught him one time, knocked him out, right? But up until that point, he was losing the fight several times. I don't feel like there's ever been a fight where Terrence Bud Crawford, no, that's a lie. There's been one where pretty much he caught him on a knockout. But outside of that, I don't ever see people give Bud issues round after round. If they give him issues in a round, by the next round he has figured them out and he'll shut down. So I don't foresee this going
Any other way but
any other way other than Crawford. Now, take that from my perspective. I've only been fighting for 16, 17 years and boxing for 5, but newbie. But that is my personal opinion on it. I could be proven very wrong come Saturday, but either way, super excited for that fight. And I'm pumped that it's on Netflix and I don't have to pay for it. So.
That is nice. I'm excited to see it. And that is the difference between my perspective, which is just a general person's perspective, versus a professional's perspective. That's the difference. So I was like, yeah, the walk down. And he actually has analytics and what do they say?
Well, I mean, their face-offs and all that stuff, you got to keep in mind, like, these are two, like, very, very high-level professionals, and they both respect each other.
Yeah.
There really isn't any beef between Canelo and Crawford.
It's showmanship,
It's
right?
all showmanship. These two dudes have no ill will towards each other. It's pure business. But at the end of the day, I don't see how you stop
Crawford.
I do not see how you stop him. Like,
He just seems hungrier for it. Like, he seems so determined. Canelo's like, we'll see who's the best.
Canelo's been on the top for too long, I feel like, too. And don't get me wrong, Bud's been on top, but Bud's been on top with this grind to continue to push the limits and keep getting better, whereas I feel like Canelo's last maybe 2 or 3 fights have been kind of, fought Triple G when Triple G is way aged out. He fought Berlanga, who, he's okay. Kind of, just okay guy.
He hasn't been taken, like...
Berlanga's not one, he's a good boxer, but he's not, like, one of the top tier boxers, I would say. I feel like there were many other options that he could have chosen from to fight Benavidez or Morel, or, gone into a different weight class even, like the way he had been doing. But,
Yeah. He's been picking A tier, not S tier.
Yeah.
That's fair. Well, let us know who you got down in the comments. And thanks for joining us for another video. Next week, we will be getting another workout, more sparring in, and then whatever he has decided is best for me at this point in my journey. Ken and Bernard are the masterminds behind everything of my journey. I might know a lot when it comes to training, getting stronger, and performing better, but when it comes to technical stuff, I don't know nothing. So, at least right now. So, I'm learning. But we'll see what evil scheme they have thought up for me next week. And you guys get to enjoy that. Stay tuned, stay close, follow the journey. We're gonna go for the top title. And this is a long journey. It's like
We'll have it by next week.
next week.
We'll have it by next week.
I'm gonna die. I'm in danger. All right, stay growing and stay smiling. I'll see you on the next video. Till then, later.